Hello, my name is Jules, I'm from England, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to use the basic editing tools in FL Studio. I've got a short piece of music here, and I want to add a symbol right here on bar 5, so I'll just play it for you. Okay, so first of all we're going to have to loop the music, and to do that we hold the control key and drag on this time bar here, the area that we want to loop, and if we play that, if we hold shift we can drag it to a different section, or left click to delete it. I'm just going to do that again. Okay, and now we're going to want to zoom in to the area, and we can do that in a few ways. We can click the zoom button here or press the Z key and then drag it around the area we want to look at. Holding control and left click to come back out. We can use these bars and here to zoom into the area. We can even hold control and use the middle key to zoom in and out. My favorite way is to right click this bar and we can move left and right and in and out like so. Just gonna zoom that out a bit. Now here's the crash that I want to add. Just see what that sounds like. I'm just going to solo this channel and add in the symbol. And this is what it sounds like. You can see it's a little bit out of time. So we want to drag it in so it's closer to the bar. As you can see, the grid's on. To disable the grid, we need to click this button here and we can shorten it. Gives us a few more options. Or if we hold the Alt key, it disables the grid altogether and we can drag it to exactly where we want. I'm going to try about this and see what that sounds like. Okay, it seems a little bit closer. I'm just going to put that a little bit further back. Try that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, it's one big file and we want to cut it so that we can put the reverse of the crash here. At the end of the bar, so it fits with the music. To do that, we're going to have to use the cut tool, which we can click there or press the C key. Find somewhere where it's nice and quiet to cut. And normally we'd have to, in another programs, make sure we cut it when the phase was at 0. FL Studio's got a built-in tool that does it for us, so we don't need to worry too much about that. It's sliced and then we can move it across to the end there. And that looks about right. Let's just see how it sounds. Okay, that sounds good. Now, although we've cut it, it hasn't actually changed the original music file. We can copy it here, the audio clip, sorry. And there's the original. It hasn't changed that at all, so we don't need to worry about that. What we do need to worry about is where we've cut it, there was a little bit of noise that we're going to have to fade out so it's not so obvious. So to do that, we're going to click on the clip in the top left there, automate volume, right click there and just like so it fades in, and see what that sounds like. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. And we're going to do the same with this one. Automate volume for the end here. And see what that's like. Okay, that's better. Now, we want to merge the two back together. It's quite hard to do in FL Studio. There's no button to do so with audio clips, but there is a way around it. We're going to choose the area we want to record. Make sure it's just the symbols that we're recording. And we're going to make a new audio file. and that's going to record it with the fades like so. And this is a new audio clip, like I said. Okay, that's done. And delete this bit at the beginning. Oh, Control Z to come back there. I'm going to drag this back out into the playlist. Delete these two. And there's our file. That is merged together. Now, that's where I think it was. And Control left click to remove the looping that we've got up there. And now would be a good time to rename the clip as well. We can do that by clicking here and clicking the rename color button. I'm going to put it as green just to match the other effects that I've got, and just call it Crash. Okay, and let's just see what that sounds like again next to this riser. Okay, so that's a lot better. While we're here, we're just going to trim the clip, and we can do that by dragging the ends here. It's not moving the clip at all. It's just, if we wanted, we could start the clip halfway through, but that doesn't sound brilliant. So we're just going to shorten it to there for the moment. We could hold Alt and do it a bit closer, but it doesn't matter too much, so I'm going to leave it here. What we do want to do is crossfade between the riser to the crash to make it a bit more smooth. And to do that, click here, crossfade with the crash, and it creates a little envelope here. Now, the top is for the riser, and the bottom is the crash. If it's in the middle, it's 50-50. We want a quite short fade, so let's just try that, see what that sounds like. I'm going to loop it. Oh, did you see that little click there? I didn't realise, but that's because I've created a copy there. So I'm going to delete that and try that again. That's better. So I'm just going to see what that sounds like with the song now. Okay, I'm happy with that. That looks good. And the last thing to show is the markers. And to add one of them, we can either choose a starting point, let's say bar 5, and press Control T, or we can right click exactly where we want them and add a marker, and it will ask us to give it a name if we right click it. So I'm just going to call this one Up Start. I'm going to create one more here. I'm going to call that Rise. And we can move them about like so. Make sure it's right on the start of bar 3, which it is. And we can right click them and delete them, rename. And this is the interesting thing. We can skip entire sections if we want. Or we can repeat. So the song will start as normal. And then repeats that section. So we're going to get rid of that and just show what it's like with this skipping. So this will skip this entire section here. But we'll move this one over to here. Obviously that doesn't sound very good. It's just to demonstrate what you can do with them. I hope I've helped you to understand the basics of editing, and thanks for watching.